Halo's coming out with a new game.
Halo Infinite.
That's pretty exciting. What are you thinking about Halo, bro?
That is exciting because obviously we used to play Halo for 2-on-2 with the multi-screen. We used to play it for hours. We used to play the multiplayer. I mean, we played the heck out of Halo. So I'm pretty excited for the Halo Infinite.
Yeah.
And I'm also excited that it's going to be on Steam. So I think I'm going to download that on Steam. It's a free multiplayer, which they released the free multiplayer yesterday, November 15th.
Are they doing a Warzone kind of thing? Battle Royale kind of thing,
actually didn't look into it that far, but I'm not sure how the multiplayer works.
Okay.
But they are going to release the rest of the game, like the co-op single campaign and all that type jazz. They're going to release the full game, December 8th, so next month. And they'll probably patch in some new things. You know how the new games are. They'll patch it in as it comes. Some of the people were upset that it wasn't going to be released with the multiplayer co-op and the map builder for the multiplayer. But like I said, it's only like a couple months out.
Yeah,
so people are going to wait. And I think it's awesome that they released the free multiplayer earlier so that people can enjoy the game and get ready for the game before it is released. I think that's a pretty smart move.
I want to work some of them bugs out too, I'd have to think.
Yeah, and that's going to help them. So I'm excited for Halo Infinite, and I think I'm definitely going to download that on Steam. What are you thinking about it, bro?
I mean, I think it's a big deal, right? People loved Halo when we were younger. Like we said, we put a ton of hours into it. And I think that it's going to probably do pretty close to the same thing. Like you said, set to release December 8th. It's one of them epic games. If you go back in time history, like you could probably put it up there with GoldenEye, 007.
Yeah, I mean that was a staple.
Like Halo, and then Call of Duty.
Yep.
Call of Duty still being around, and now you have shooters. Like PUBG followed a little bit there. Apex Legends.
Yeah, and that's a new one, but that one's going to be around for a while. Apex is
and Apex,
really popular.
I want to say, is one of the more popular shooters right now.
I think it might be the most,
if not the most popular shooter right now. And I feel like Halo's probably going to have some of them same feelings as Apex, because Apex isn't as realistic as something like a PUBG or maybe even a Call of Duty, you would say. Where Apex Legends is a little bit more like Halo used to be, where, Halo, if you've never played, you could like quadruple, triple jump,
right,
and get from one place to another. Or, you'd have like portals and stuff you could use and things like that. So I feel like it's a little bit closer to the gameplay of something like Apex Legends.
Yeah.
I'll be interested to see if they do put out a battle royale to try and get some of that market share of gamers out there, because that's a big... People love battle royales,
especially right. I mean, it just revolutionized the shooter game.
It's real exciting. It's so much. There's so much more to dying than like a multiplayer, because once you die, you lose, right? So 100 people in a game, you got 1% chance to win. It's much more exciting, much more on the line, and that's why that battle royale, I think, has taken over. But I'll be interested to see if they put out some kind of battle royale with Halo, and it's got kind of an Apex Legends shooter feel with the old Halo kind of nostalgia built in. I mean, it might get some players.
Yeah, it's definitely going to get some players. Halo has a huge fan base, and they have been waiting for it to come out with a new version. I think it was originally called Halo 6, and then they changed it to Halo Infinite.
Okay.
So, I mean, they've been waiting for this forever. So, I mean, it's going to be a big release, and I'm excited. I am excited, like you just said, to see if they actually do put a battle royale in there, because if they put a battle royale in there and they do it right, man, that's going to be fun. That's going to be a fun game. That's going to be real fun, and I'm excited to play it for sure.
I bet you the approval rating on Halo is higher than Kamala Harris and Joe Biden combined.
It might be, yeah,